This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Munford Elementary School.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Harrison Moore, who's a fourth grader at Munford Elementary. Harrison, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us this morning. And tell everybody about Harrison Ford. Who are you?
I'm a fourth grader at Munford Elementary. My teacher's Miss Elston, and I've even built my own museum in my room.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about Munford School.
It's very decorative, and it's got an outdoor school.
Mm-hmm.
And
You enjoy going to school there?
yes, sir.
Okay. Who's your teachers?
Miss Elston is my teacher.
Okay. All right. Now, Harrison Moore is our Star Student of the Month. He's from Munford Elementary School. He's in the fourth grade. At Munford School, when you go to school every day, do you look forward to going to school?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Let's talk a little bit about your parents. Who are they?
Chip and Shannon Moore. My mom's a seventh grade math teacher, and my dad is vice president of First National Bank.
Okay. They kind of keep you in line a little bit. You got the brothers and sisters?
I have one brother, and he's the best brother anyone can have, even though he sometimes breaks my stuff.
He does what?
Sometimes he breaks my stuff.
Breaks your stuff?
Legos.
Oh, okay.
Because I build more of the huge 1,000-piece Lego sets.
That's a problem. You break that now. Does he help you put it back together?
He helps me put it back together.
All right. You love your school and you try to do your best at all times. What about this academic letter for all A's?
I got it.
A's, right?
Yes, sir. Some of them A pluses, maybe 1 A minus.
Yeah. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about them A pluses. You got a new goal set for yourself as far as reading is concerned, and this says that you a top reader in your grade, the 2 million word club.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
It's if you read 2 million words that entire school year, you get your name on the library wall and maybe even get a trophy.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just a million word club.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I got my name on the wall of the classroom, but it wasn't because I was doing something good. But I'm glad that you are. You have set a new goal for yourself as far as reading. What's that?
I'm gonna try and read 4 million words this year.
Wow. How many books would that be? According to how long the books are?
Yes, sir, but I'm actually really close to 2 million already.
Good gracious. Way to go. You have a passion for history, especially a Civil War, and that's what I wanted to get to this morning. I want you to talk about visiting the Civil War battlefields and stuff like that, and stuff that you're finding in your own backyard.
When I go to the site, sometimes I will buy stuff for my museum, and I'll also look around to see what they've got and see if I can find anything for the museum. Once I actually found something that the museum had been looking for a long time.
Really?
Yes, I found it in a tree once.
What was it?
It turned out it was a cannonball. I just thought it was a knot in the tree. Until it fell out when I touched it. When I touched it, it fell out. That's when I...
Where was that at?
I think that was all the way up. I think that was somewhere in Chickamauga.
Okay.
But I didn't realize it was a cannonball at first. I thought it was part of the tree.
Yeah. What a surprise, right? Now, what is it that you use to find artifacts in your backyard?
Sometimes I use a trowel and a metal detector. Sometimes I'll just go look around and see what I can find with a regular shovel. And sometimes I use a pinpointer after I dig a hole and see if there's anything in there.
Have you found some stuff?
A few things.
Like what?
one was a little metal ball. It looked a lot like a old marble, and I put it up on the thing to see what it was, and it turned out it was an old marble.
Oh, wow. What else?
I found a few crystals. Some of them I tripped over first.
Yeah. How deep do you have to go?
Sometimes 1 foot, 6 inches, or 2 or 3.
Yeah. You ever dream of finding that pot of gold?
No, sir.
Oh, well, I would. If you find that pot of gold, it's mine. Okay, I'll take claims on that. Not only is Harrison Moore very, very involved in his school and in history and Civil War stuff and that kind of thing, he has a knack for doing other things too, like playing the piano.
Yes, sir. And upcoming this December, I'm going to be playing in the Home for Elderlies in Talladega.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell me what you play.
I can play Jingle Bells really good. I've been going above my level. I can play Furlies, both Star Wars songs, the Imperial March and theme song.
So you play Beethoven stuff? Way to go. And the Star Wars theme song. And another fellow student is going to join you to do the Christmas songs at the assisted living facility in Talladega. I know that'll put some smiles on some people's faces.
It's the entire group taking piano lessons there.
Wow, that is great. How did you get started doing that?
My dad's mom, my grandmother, was close friends with my piano teacher, Miss Mary, and she asked me if I would like to play the piano, and I told her, yes, I'd love to, and that's the day it all started, and as soon as I started playing, I just fell in love with it.
Harrison Moore, a 4th grader at Munford Elementary School. I'm telling you, this guy is jam-packed with energy and with a lot of things he's doing in his community. On top of that, you like to play soccer.
Yes, sir, it's true. I'm currently playing All-Stars.
Wow.
I had soccer practice the other day. We're going to have a tournament this Saturday in Opelika. I never knew we did that until today.
Well, we're finding out, aren't we?
Yeah.
And now, you've been playing soccer since you were 3 years old and made the All-Star team in 2016. And you're also on the swim team in Talladega.
Yes, sir.
You more like to swim or to play soccer?
I like both equally. I can't really choose which one's my favorite.
Yeah.
I like them both equally.
Okay. And who's some of your favorite swimmers?
Michael Phelps and Katie Ledecky.
Yeah, I noticed I wasn't on that list. Pretty much so. You're fascinated by the study of the... Now, let me say this, okay? The red cockaded woodpecker.
Red cockaded woodpecker.
That's what I said. Say it again.
Red cockaded woodpecker.
Okay, all right. What kind of woodpecker is that?
It's not really a red-headed. It's got like one red feather that you have to be holding it to see. And it's really endangered because the tree that they live in is actually endangered too. The longleaf pine.
Where do you find these birds?
Well, they find them somewhere down in Florida at an air base. And then they bring them back so we can release them in the forest here in Sylacauga.
Yeah. That probably thrills you to maybe be a part of archaeology and stuff like that, huh?
It is.
Okay.
It does.
Now, out of all this stuff that you're doing, you're in the 4th grade. How old are you?
9. I'm going to be 10 on November the 5th.
Not married, right?
No.
In a dating relationship?
No.
We'll stay that way. Harrison Moore is a 4th grader. He's 9 years old at Munford Elementary School. And kind of what you want to do when you grow up?
I really want to be an archaeologist or a museum curator. And if I can, I'm probably going to run for president.
Run for president. I'll be your campaign manager.
Okay.
We can go places in this world. If I can get down some of these names you got here. Whatever you do, Harrison, you'll do well at it. And just a fourth grader, a smart young man at Munford Elementary School. Before we let you go this morning, who is somebody, Harrison, that you know that you can go talk to when you have an issue? Maybe get a bump in the road somewhere along the line. Just need somebody to lend a hearing ear to you.
My mom or my dad, because they almost always have an answer for everything.
Good deal. Well, keep them close by, because there's a lot of questions in life that you're going to need answers for. And I'm sure you'll do quite well. Harrison Moore, who is a fourth grader at Munford Elementary School, is our Star Student of the Month. Harrison, thanks so much for coming. You did a fantastic job, and look forward to hearing and seeing more and more about you. He's set a new goal for himself to read 4 million words by the end of the school year. How do you keep up with the words, the numbers of them?
I ask my library teacher, because every time I take a test on a book, it tells me how many words I've read. And Miss Waits, I asked her if she could I asked her to let me know whenever I got up, or ask her.
Well, I didn't ask you this. Do you have a pet?
Yes, sir.
What's your pet?
A dog, a Yorkie named Zoe.
Okay. Does he help you in your archaeology work or anything like that?
It's a she.
She?
She's a little bit too old. She's 16 in dog years, which is actually a little bit over the years of what she should be. Okay. She's about 93, my dog.
Yeah. How old do you think I am? Not in dog years.
40?
That's close enough. Close enough. Harrison Moore, checks in the mail. We got more Daybreak coming up. Harrison, thanks for coming this morning, okay? More Daybreak right after this.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.